NeoCon. Spec this year, we're introducing N-Zone. And N-Zone is more of a contemporary collaborative table. You may think it looks a little bit like a Parsons table. It's a traditional Parsons table is cut right here, right, and ships in one piece. What we've done is we're going to be shipping this knocked down, which is KD. To a dealer, it makes a big difference. It's a lot easier to install, a lot easier to get up elevators. But what we're doing here is, if you take a look underneath here, we have a, this is our tailgate trough, and this is the structure to the table, which allows it to go up to 96 inches. Really solid, good solid movement in the table. Power and communication, lots of different options. We're introducing a new Cove in here. There's USBs in here. Younger generation obviously is using USBs. They may consider a plug-in a little bit more like a rotary phone these days. Down the inside leg, you'll notice down the inside leg here, you have the ability to take power down the leg from the trough and plug in wherever you'd like to. So there's a couple of different options with N-Zone. You can go with a 2-inch end, or over here you'll take a look and you're going to see a 6-inch end. So a nice couple of options for you. And you also have the ability to go with the tailgate trough. And this is fantastic. Nice and deep. You can get the chargers in, you can get power, communication. If you want HDMI or any USB, not a problem to get inside that trough. And the interesting thing on this trough here is it's accessible from both sides, which is really quite unique how it opens up. So you don't have to dive across the table to plug in. The sizes we're going with as standard on this, a 30-inch width or a 36, and you can go 72, 84, or 96 in standard length.
So it's not going to go any longer than 96?
No. At this stage, no. We've tested up to 96, and we want to make sure that you don't get racking, right? But the tailgate trough underneath provides a good solid surface for us. So 96 is what our standard is going to be. Now, Spec is obviously known for customs, and we've been doing it for a long time, so we already know we're going to get into customs. This N-Zone over here, where you've got the vertical wire management going down the side, this gives you the ability to use color. Okay, and Spec, you can really zip it up, so you can imagine it in a library or a lively public space. When it comes to laminate, Spec is standard with Wilsonite, Formica, Nevamar, and Pionite. So endless options on laminate. And this is a built-up edge underneath here. We're going to be finishing all underneath the table as well to give you a nice finish. But this edge, we're also going to give you an option not only to do it self-edge, but over here we introduced last year a 2mm bio edge. Okay, and this we've been doing on our training tables for a couple years now. It's environmentally friendly. It's 88% corn byproduct. But the thing I love about it is it's pit-proof, and it can really take a hit. Unlike a laminate, something hits it and you got a chip in it. So we're going to be offering a 2-inch edge on all the N-Zone tables. It's going to give you some great durability, and there's also 38 colors for that. Price pointing, Spec. In the world of pricing, if there's high, medium, and low, Spec is right down the middle on pricing. You're going to find these extremely competitive. These are all available to ship on September 1st this year. This is Tailgate, and we introduced this series last year, which is all about collaborative learning. As you can see here, you can go with a media wall, or what we're finding is because of the wireless in the office these days, a lot of people are just taking this monitor and putting it right on the wall instead of going with a media wall. But you'll notice that this is one piece now. Okay. Again, we work a lot with our dealers. We want our dealers to, path of least resistance, make it easy for them to install. So a one-piece top here, and I believe you can go up to 108 inches on it. One-piece top, real simple to install. But again, you're seeing these new power outlets called Cove, again with the USBs, and these are spill-through as well. Something new in the market, so if fluids spill through there, it goes right through it. Okay. You'll also notice underneath here, what Spec has introduced this year is a rectangular design to our popular Manhattan base. And that is not only available on the Tailgate series, it's also now available on all our training tables. It's kind of neat. Yeah, so like on these tables, our round column, our 2-inch column, 2.5-inch column has always been extremely popular. Manhattan is a very price-pointed base. But with everything moving rectilinear, so we've now got a nice rectangular base that's available all through our training series. And that can carry forward all through the tailgate series to a vertical wire manager that you can manage wire down the leg as well. So there's a cover that removes and comes back on. Manhattan is definitely our most popular base, and now with the option for a rectangle, I think it's going to be terrific for us. And Sidekick is a terrific little product. There's actually, you know, sometimes when you introduce product, it's the simplest things that are the most popular. This is way overbuilt. Steel glides on the bottom, solid steel on the bottom, weighted, fully welded column. And the idea here is that for collaborative areas, it takes 350 pounds, so you can put it in a public area and people can sit on it and you can have confidence. So specifiers are putting this anywhere from educational areas to office environments. And again, that 2mm PVC or 2mm bio edge, that pick-proof edge on the side is terrific. And you'll see this is a Wilson Art Asian Night laminate, which we've got throughout
We know that laminate well.
Yeah, I know. Well, we've got it throughout our showroom. We've even done it in veneer on the boardroom table, and it really upscales the image of the showroom for us. So Sidekick, the list price, but just over $300 less. So this is available in a round or a square with a square column and a square base. A couple of different heights are also available. And again, because Spec has 76 different colors, endless options on color. Spec has really been leading the way in behavioral health solutions. For the past couple of years, we do a lot of work in VA hospitals and have for many, many years. Well, the whole idea here is Dignity. This is Dignity 1. This is the new design, Dignity 2.
It's very comfortable and it's built like a tank.
It is built like a tank.
It needs to be non-movable.
Well, it's all tamper-proof fasteners. It's weighted. There's no pickup points on the product, so you can't pick it up, throw it, etc. But this is product that's designed for very specific use. We're after the supervised and semi-supervised area in behavioral health facilities. Very popular product in the VAs. But if you take a look at Dignity, Dignity 1, this is a mold all the way around, a fully molded side. It's available with a laminate side here, or you can go fully upholstered. And you can do the same thing on the inside of the chair. And for instance, if you specify a laminate on the inside, it's great for durability and cleaning, but it also opens up the side of the chair so you can see right through it. And when you upholster, it closes that in. It's standard with a clean out here, but none of these facilities are the same. You really need to get with the end user and find out exactly what they need. Because for instance, if they don't want to pass through here because of the application, we can put a piece of perforated metal underneath the entire chair, and the perforations allow fluids to pass through, but you can't get any sheets or ropes or any of those things passing right through the chair. So we really can customize any of the Dignity product to meet the needs. And you'll notice on Dignity 2 what we've done here, it's more of a linear design again, but the arm caps that we've put on here, they're available in gray, taupe, or wood. Stain to match is never an upcharge. These are now replaceable in the field. And what we do is underneath here, we can get through the, we can remove the tamper-proof fasteners and can come up through the side and replace this in the field. Makes it easy, right? We're also introducing Corian arms.
Oh.
We've already done a lot of facilities, you know, infectious control, antimicrobial, the solid surface materials are something they're really after in these areas. It's expensive. That's an upcharge of about $300.
Yeah, but if they're putting that on there, they're putting it on there for a specific reason.
Very good reason.
Yes.
Nice, soft, rounded edges to it, so it's not sharp, but it's really all about the cleanability.
Exactly.
And the key in these areas is to make sure nothing can come apart from the chair, nothing can be removed
and the
for a
patients
weapon.
can't hurt themselves.
Exactly. So Dignity 2 is available single-seater, bariatric, armless, as well as two-seater and three-seater designs. And we have matching tables for them as well. Over in this area, a couple of products, again, that are very popular in behavioral health. We can take tables such as this. Normally you'll find in behavioral health that it's a trumpet base or a disc base.
How about that one?
That's, yeah, that's snowball heavy duty, but over here, tamper-proof fasteners, that pick-proof edge, and this is weighted as well. What we've done with snowball which is one of our most popular products, just as a dining chair or a side chair, is we've taken the arm, it's fully welded, and we've weighted it as well. And the one that you're sitting on over there, that's the 1000 series. It's an armless dining chair, right? And again, it's weighted. We fill the tube with steel shells.
It's comfortable to sit in, that's all, I mean, that's what they're looking for.
Well, the design community has a very difficult time finding products that have a little bit of warmth. You know, these facilities, especially the VAs, with everyone coming back from overseas, it's not, you know, I'm just injured, it's what I saw, what I did. And they want them to be in more of a homey, soft environment, not an institution. So that was really the objective when we designed all this product. In VAs, there's now a rule. No one's allowed to move anything over 50 pounds. So Spec has designed a dolly that can pop underneath any of the Dignity chairs, pop it up and you can move it. It works from the front of the chair or the back. So if the chairs are against the wall, again, you can pop this underneath, move it away from the wall, and then clean it. Last year we introduced Calvin, and Spec is very, very well known for its public seating products. We've been manufacturing for 23 years, and it really is a specialty spec. Everything is way overbuilt, lifetime warranty in everything we make. We're showing Stinson fabrics in here today. Beautiful stuff, and we worked with them on the showroom. We just gave them some laminates, a couple of color finishes, and they worked with us to finish it, and it just looks fantastic. This is Calvin across here. What we've done here is we've gone with an oval tube design, you know, just a little bit more contemporary. But again, all Spec public seating products are available 1, 2, and 3 seaters, freestanding or connected. We're also showing a Corian radius corner table. And Spec, of course, always puts an outside leg on the outside of the table there because, again, in a public area, people will sit anywhere they want and people will sit there, and we know that, so we always add a leg at the back there just for additional support. This one here is Gravity, and Gravity is great because Gravity has a flex back, right? It's available in a high back, or as you see it here in a medium back, but it's great for a public area where people can sit and fidget a little bit. Right? Same thing on midway. You're sitting on midway here, and it's available in a high back as well. And it has an option for a flex back. No, that one's fixed, but we do have the option. And on all our public seating, you have an option of going with a wood arm, which is stain to match, all replaceable in the field, or poly arms. All different designs, but they're all available in the 3 colors you see here. Sterling gray, black, or taupe. Well, Spec's theory is we don't like anything with moving parts. We don't like things that break any more than our customers or your end users like anything that breaks. So we fully weld everything. We don't have recliners, we don't have day beds, we don't have gliders. And that's why this flex back, for instance, a piece of cold rolled steel at the back, it's never going to break, but it allows a little bit of movement to the chair. So when it comes to pacing chairs from Spec, our price point dictates, you know, this is easy for a caregiver to move, it's not heavy, it's simple, and it's going to last. Snowball, one of our most popular chairs.
Very popular.
I mean, there's not many that don't know Snowball, and Snowballs that work all over the country. So first thing is 3 different widths. So we've got an 18.5, a 22-inch wide, and a 26-inch wide. Everything takes 500 pounds as standard. Okay, it's available. Yep, standard 500 pounds. It's available with arms or without, but also on the back you have 3 different back options. You've got the wood back on Snowball 3. This is Snowball 2, a little more lumbar, a little more support, and Snowball 1, a very simple back. Last year we introduced a taupe and a gray, so now we have taupe, gray, and black arms on it. You'll notice this one, it may look like the seat's a little thicker. It is. We have an option on all Snowballs that you can go with a 1.5 or a 2-inch foam seat, just to get a little bit more comfort in case you're after, you know, a little longer term sit on it. All Snowballs are also available with the wall saving leg. So you can kick the back leg out a little bit and it turns into wall saving. Simple, it's not expensive, but if it's going anywhere near a wall, it's great. One of the things that makes Snowball very unique is the seat pan. Okay, so this is 100% recycled plastic. This is now the underside of all Snowballs, and it's standard. So what it does is these 2 pieces go together and form the underside of the chair, and it's fantastic because there's no exposed staples down here. Real simple to clean, but also when you stack it, it's smooth and doesn't imprint on the fabric below. But it has a great environmental story, right? 100% recycled seat frame. And this is one of the things, this is a great structural piece and allows us to take it up to 500 pounds. This is called Urban. And what we've done here is we've got a whole brand new series of product. Spec has been asked to introduce a snowball floor or a snowball with a plastic seat and back all the time. So what we've done, same structure underneath the chair, but we've taken the top piece here. See this? What we've done is we've over molded it, right? So it's got a nice textured feel to it, great durability. It's very similar to a polyarm on our public seating products. That's the material here. So this now becomes the seat for urban with the seat pan underneath. Fantastic durability. We are now offering a plastic back, right? Plastic back is available in 3 colors.
They all have that dark back.
Yep. And take a look across here. Got a nice little back bracket cover on it. Nice, sleek. It's great when it stacks because it keeps the stack nice and straight. Fantastic for cleaning, but it also hides that back bracket. Now this is both the plastic and the back bracket are available in black, gray, or white. Okay, and these are all prototypes. Brand new arm as well. Brand new arm design. So it just gives a little bit more design appeal than probably the snowball.
It's actually quite, chair.
I like the arm a lot, actually.
Anything that Snowball did historically that you're used to, Urban can do. You can even take,
And you're planning to have it in the 3 widths as well? And all
right
that?
now we're introducing this at standard and 18.5-inch width. We're anticipating very soon we're going to move into a 22-inch width, but not yet.
Okay.
We won't be moving into a 26-inch width, mainly because of the back. 500 pounds, that's a big commitment from Spec. We over test everything. We'll be fine, we're anticipating with a 22-inch, and we're planning to introduce that in early 2015. But if you take a look here, the Urban keeps going. So for instance, you can go even with an upholstered back, an upholstered seat, and that back bracket cover is still there in the 3 different colors. Well, it's kind of neat. You can even go armless, of course, but if you take a look at it up here in white, right? Gives a bit more of a hospitality feel or hospitality look to it, but again, great durability. And you can mix and match these colors. So we're anticipating the design community is going to have a lot of fun with this chair. 2 years ago, we introduced 22, and we do so many training tables. And because we're so very well known for Snowball with the 22-inch width and the 500-pound weight rating, we introduced what we call 22 as a nesting chair for training application. It's available with arms or without, 22 inches wide and takes 500 pounds. So one of the downsides, of course, of only having that chair was it takes up a little too much room in a big training area if you're doing 500 seats. So what we did this year is we've introduced what we're calling 18.5. It's exactly the same as 22, right? The same application, but now you've got both. So what we're anticipating is that 80% of the specifications are going to come through for the standard, and then 20% for the
That guy takes 500 pounds.
They both take 500 pounds, and that's what makes this unique. Right? It's available with arms, without arms, upholstered, or in 3 shades of plastic as well.
Casters. I mean, it looks.
John,
That one
we had a
especially.
hospital that wanted them.
Yeah.
well-
They usually look so.
Well, they do. They look big and bulky. This one looks pretty trim, but when you put it beside this one, now you've got we'll call it totally normal looking
Yeah.
chair. But the beauty here is you can get design continuity. So you can go into a training area, mix and match these, and people will find their place. We've done lots of police stations, fire stations, football training areas with this one. Now we believe we can get a little bit more mass market with this. But here's 3 sidekicks that were just out the front. And you can see how, with the red column, with silver and with gray, different finishes. We're even going with the Corian finish. No, it takes the price up a little bit, but again, for durability, cleanability, and keep in mind, everything here is taking 300 pounds. So
Mike, that's huge.
No, it is.
That's huge. I mean, you put that in a hospital, there is no such thing as a hospital table that survives.
No. And again, anywhere, Spec specializes in public areas. That's what we've always done well. And if you put a surface anywhere, at any height, people will sit.
Yeah.
They'll sit where they want to sit. So,
When your feet are barking, you
Back-
sit.
back-
yeah, when your
I don't
feet
care
are
what it
barking.
is,
That's
you
right.
know? I mean, you just have to sit.
That's right. So what we've done really here, and again, keep in mind they're available with a round top, or you can go square column, square base, and all kinds of different heights.
It
but
does square, but you
anyway.
don't have any square here.
No, we didn't have it, we don't have any square in the
The other thing
showroom.
is, you know, a lot of people that want the tablet arm and lounge chair, that's another recipe for disaster waiting to happen, because people are gonna sit on a tablet arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
and so now you get, cool,
All right.
thanks,
Good.
thank you.
Great job.
All right, so you guys send me some pictures, man. When is that thing anyway?
We're gonna, there's one August
Hey,
1st.
thanks.
I'm gonna